Hey everybody, Josh here with a look at another Star Wars toy. And today we're going to do an unboxing video. Today we're going to unbox a toy from Revenge of the Sith. This is Republic Senator Mon Mothma. So let's take her over to the toy studio and open this girl up. Alright guys, here we are in the toy studio with a toy from Revenge of the Sith. This is Republic Senator Mon Mothma. And so we're going to unbox this thing today, but before we get that far, let's just go ahead and spin the packaging around so you guys can get a look at it. And on the back here, you have a picture of the character and the figure and a little description of her role in the movie. And it says, a member of the Galactic Senate, Mon Mothma is troubled by the expanding power of Supreme Chancellor Palpatine. She secretly begins to assemble groups that will eventually become the Rebel Alliance. And I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with Mon Mothma and her role in the movies. And there you can see an actual picture of the figure there. But if you're familiar with Mon Mothma, I don't believe she actually even appeared in Revenge of the Sith. Now, if you have the DVD, you can look at the deleted scenes, and there's a deleted scene with her and Padme and Bail Organa, and they're discussing the beginning of the Rebel Alliance and the formation of it. But it was a deleted scene and it wasn't used, and I don't believe she actually had any other speaking lines in the movie besides that deleted scene. And so then when you go further on, this character appears in Return of the Jedi when they're making their plans to assault the second Death Star, and that is a totally different actress. But if you're familiar at all with Rogue One, you'll know that Mon Mothma also appears in Rogue One, and it is actually the same actress that you see in this picture here. That is the actress who is in Rogue One, and she did this role in Revenge of the Sith back in 2005, and then here recently, within the last year or two, she reappeared as Mon Mothma in Rogue One. So it is the same character and the same actress. Just little fun fact there for you, for those of you who did not know. But one thing you have to understand is they produce these figures before the movie is actually released. So they give information and data to the toy manufacturers, the movie company does, before the film's actually released. And apparently she made the list of figures to be made, but when it came to the final edit of the film, she didn't make it. So that's why you have figures like this, where she didn't actually appear in the film, but she has a figure. So some people might be questioning, well, I don't remember seeing her in the movie. And that's why you have to actually, to see this character, you actually have to go look at the deleted scenes of Revenge of the Sith. So, but let's move on from that. We're here to look at the toy today, and let's get this thing open here. So, and of course, these things, some of them are glued, some of them are taped, and some of them are taped and glued, and these Revenge of the Sith ones are taped and glued, so, because they are glued here along the top of the packaging here. So let's go ahead and get this girl open. Set her free. Alright. And there she is. And I'm going to go ahead and pop her out of here. And she is rubber banded in a little bit, but these figures are so old, the rubber band is dry rotted. So, not a problem getting it off. There we go. And I'm not exactly sure why this character does this, but if you are familiar at all with the Power of the Force collection, this character, they did the Return of the Jedi version of this character. And so it's one of the older toy lines. It's called the Power of the Force collection. And they did a version of this character from Return of the Jedi, and she also came with this like wand thing, and I don't believe she ever uses it in any of the movies, but all her action figures seem to come with some sort of wand for making, I think it's not a weapon, I think it's for like making a presentation like a laser pointer would be or something, or the little pointer your teacher had. And then she also comes with this little headgear, and I think it's just a decorative headgear that she wears in the movie, and it just pops right on her head there. And I've got rubber bands stuck in her elbow joints. I cannot. And once again, I am a big fan of, and it does not seem that she is going to fit on it. Well, she is not fitting on here. At least I cannot get her to stay. And it's because if you look, the way her feet are designed, she has high heels on. So the hole that this stand is supposed to go into is elevated, so the hole doesn't reach her actual foot there. So she does come with a stand. Unfortunately, she does not fit on it, so we will just put that to the side for now. But real quick here is what she looks like all put together. And all her robes are plastic, not cloth. Sometimes it's a mix, sometimes it's all plastic, sometimes they're all cloth. And real quick here, we're going to check out her movements. I'm going to take this headgear back off so we can look at her head, see how it moves. You get a little side to side, a little up and down. And then once again here, we're going to look at her shoulders. So she has up and down movement on her shoulders. And she has elbow joints that rotate. And then I'm willing to bet, yes, her wrists do rotate as well. And it is that way on both arms. And then she has waist movement, and you can see the joint at her waist right there. And then if you look under her legs, under her robe, you can see she does have individual legs. It isn't a solid piece, but there isn't much movement to them because of the restrictions of her outfit. So there you go. But it is weird. This is like a bright, shiny, the underrobe's very interesting. Has like a glow to it in the light. And then once again, she has this little headpiece that inserts on here. And I think it's more supposed to be like a crown or a decorative piece than it is supposed to be like a communication device or anything like that. And once again, just taking a closer look at her things, every version of this figure I've ever seen she comes with this little wand device, and I'll just show you what it is. It's just a flexible piece of plastic, and there's a handle to it. And once again, like I said, if you have the Power of the Force version of this character, and it's supposed to be an older version of her from Return of the Jedi, she comes with a little wand like this. And I do not recall her using it ever in any of the movies she appears in. So why the figure comes with it, I cannot explain that to you, but just know that she does. Mon Mothma comes with a wand. So there you have it. Just real quick, we'll go ahead and spin the figure one more time so you guys can get a look at her with the removable headpiece. And you do have a lot of flexibility in the robes that she's wearing, but none of them are removable. And you can see she has a decorative piece around her neck. It's not removable. It's not flexible. It's molded into the figure. But that's it, everyone. There she is. This is Republic Senator Mon Mothma, one of the founders of the Rebel Alliance. And thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Bye.